Okay. Hi, everybody. How you doing? It's Bruce here, Stock Markets with Bruce, Uncle Bruce, your buddy. Welcome back. Nice to have you here. We are noticing SoFi going up. Have you noticed that?
What will you find when
SoFi,
you venture beyond the expected?
I wonder what the heck that is. Where is that coming from on my computer? I have no idea. There's some weird stuff going on here. And in any event, here we are. Oh, I think I know what it might be. It might be that I had an ad running on my own show. Hey, I got 39 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. I'm great. Okay, back to SoFi. 1895 is where it's trading at right now. We're up 43 cents on the day now. The low of the day, 1765, just short of noon hour Eastern time. The stock took a shot about 45 minutes ago. We're sitting around $18 a share, and it ran right to 1850, hovered there for about 20, 30 minutes, then took a shot to this level here, just a step and another step. And here we are at 1893 now on over 42 million volume. The last volume I have now, 43 million shares, and I have no news. I got nothing. I got nada. The only thing I can vaguely, remotely guess is apparently later today we find out how the banks, all the big banks, what they're going to be doing now that they have been kind of cleared for takeoff with respect to the banking, the Federal Reserve. So a lot of restrictions have been taken off on U.S. banks so they can do share buybacks, dividend increases, whatever. SoFi just trading at 19 right now. So SoFi is catching a bit of maybe an up wave on the possibility that bank stocks might do something. But then again, I could be completely wrong. It could well be that SoFi is going up now at 1904, by the way, because the selling has stopped. The sell wave has come through. The shorters have run out of bullets. They can't hold it down anymore. The buying keeps coming in, as I predicted it would. And maybe it's squeezing. That's a possibility. But, relentless buying will continue into this stock because this stock is going to be the Amazon of online banking. And these guys at 1908 now, they're on fire. This stock will show no mercy to anyone that tried to knock it down. And here we're at 1908 right now. Volume is now 43.3 million shares. And volume begats volume, movement begats movement, and up she goes. And all of your options are going up now. All of your stocks portfolios are going up now. And this thing could run up to 22, 23, 25 bucks in no time. Just, it could. I'm not saying it's gonna, but it could. There you have it, 1908, 1909, right now at 58 cents. On SoFi, as we are watching it, 1910 now. It continues to power up relentlessly. I kind of like it. I hope some of you got some deals this morning. You all had an opportunity the last day and a half to scoop this stuff up at a deal, and I hope that you were able to take advantage of it. 1919 now on your SoFi, as it continues to power up and accelerate. Your all of you who are patient with me, you're going to make a lot of money on this stuff. You just got to let it happen. And what can I say? We're running 1925 right now is what's going on. Am I reading correctly that 7.6 million shares dropped the share price right after market open this AM? How does that happen? It's possible that's what we had. We had over 10, 15 million trade in the first hour and a half. We're now at 43 million. So, that's nothing. We had over 6 million shares trade in the pre-market this morning. So, there you go. We're rolling. 1930 on SoFi right now, up 80 cents as we are sitting here talking with each other. 1934, 1937, and the volume now 44 million shares. It's accelerating, and the volume's accelerating, and no one's talking about it on CNBC. But then again, I wouldn't expect that. 1941, 1945 on SoFi, up 95 cents right now. We're clearly going higher. And there it is, 2,000 plus shares SoFi. Anyone else holding more than I have? 1944, 1947 is what we're showing now. We're going for 1950. And I just don't see any stock in the way. I just don't. Look at it now. That's right. It's running, kids. It's running. Nice. we're getting into meme land. That's possible. 1958, 1962 on SoFi. It's just jumping. It's jumping. 1963 jumped again. Isn't it fun? 1970 now. 1976 on SoFi. $19.76, up $1.20 from this morning. The morning's low, 17.65. We're $2 higher than the morning low already. Are you having fun, guys? Woohoo! Kids are getting excited on this channel. 1983 on SoFi, running right along. Yeah, it's going to go. Through 20 shouldn't be an issue if my hunch is right. 1986 right now. 1991 a share right now. 1996 a share right now, up $1.41. 1996 last trade, $1.46 gain right now. 1989, 1996. So, yeah, getting ready to take a shot at 20. Holy moly macaroni. Very good. 45.5 million shares traded on SoFi. Yes, it is definitely going the right direction. And we got to be happy about that. Yes, I hope some of you are making money today. That would be absolutely wonderful. Why the absolute face? This is too crazy. That's right. Once it goes, it's gonna go. Remember, it was 24.90 already as SoFi, so we're just gonna revisit old territory and go to where we're supposed to go, which is $30 a share. We're supposed to go to 30. We're not supposed to go to 15 or 16. So anybody who's shorting this stuff at 18 and 17, whatever, now they're getting their butts handed to them, and don't short this stuff. Don't be messing with the SoFi. Yo, baby. What can I say? Right now, 1970, 1967, a little profit wave here, but it'll maybe amass a little more momentum and take another shot. Very, very good. I think some of you are going to make money. I kind of like that. 1945, 1950. Again, this is to be expected. It kind of just it went straight up. It will consolidate a little bit, but you got to like this. SoFi spiking. Nice to see. Caught a few under 18 today and more. Gore's in the 1450. My wallet's begging for a break. Gore's at 1459. Now down only 6 cents. 23andMe 1192. Vector is up 36 cents to 1087. So we've got some stuff going on. Poutine or Donair? What are you feeling for lunch, Uncle Bruce? Thank you, Gio Franco, for the $2.99 donation. Hope you're getting richer. 1937 to 1940 on SoFi. Doesn't bother me a bit. This thing is on its way. The breakout has begun, and hang on to your hats, kids. SoFi is going to go a lot higher than this. We have barely even started. 46.5 million volume now. 46.5 million. Yeah, there's some serious action happening here. And remember, for every seller, there's a buyer. 1920 right now as we back off a bit. Every seller, there's a buyer. Every buyer, there's a seller. And there's a lot of trading being conducted here. Just touched 1920. Now it's 1927. Jumping back and forth a bit. 1930 again. Woohoo! I want to see SoFi become a global brand. Hi, all from Larry. How you doing, Larry? 1931 again on SoFi, now 1924 as it's jumping back and forth. Gamestop 214.70. Gamestop hit a high today of 224. It's now 214, so it's down $10 off its high, which was basically first thing this morning. That's when GameStop had its best moment. It was right off the bat. It went right down to 210, and then it came back into the 221 range, now back into this $214.80 something cent range. 1933 on SoFi, 1935 SoFi. Looks like it's coming on again. Interesting stuff. ATIP 894, AMC 5789, Gore's 1457, 23andMe 1191. Fifth Wall, 1230, up 4 cents. Vector, 1090, up 39 cents. Vector, high of the day, 1098. And 840,000 traders traded, looking very, very good. The Dow's still down, 198 points. Dow is not helping anybody today. S&P is up 5.4. NASDAQ up 126. Oil down $1.22 a barrel. SoFi back to 1937, coming back on again with another run. 1938 now. It looks like it's might be taking another shot. 47.2 million shares traded on SoFi. As I sort of suspected, the stock would run out of there would be a lack of paper for sale, and bargain hunters would just get antsy trying to jump over each other, and now shorters are antsy and speculators are getting nervous, and the stock's going up. 1927 right now. All right. Got to recover the old high. I agree with that. Bruce, why the face is happening on Facebook too? What I don't know what that means. Let's go. Remember imagine back in December if you had told us that the floor of GameStop would be hovering around $210 a share. That's the floor. 1941 on SoFi. It's popping up again. VACQ's on fire. What's happening on SoFi? We think they ran out of bullets to sell. The guys who were trying to stop the stock ran out of bullets, and the buyers have overtaken the sellers. Short traders are caught with their pants down because the stock hit 1765 today, and now it's at 1942 and surging. So welcome back. We're up 93 cents, and we have over 40 plus million shares traded now, 47.5 million shares traded. I think 7 million in the last 15, 20 minutes. There's quite a bit of buying coming into SoFi right now. SoFi on SSR and zero borrow, interest rate 222. Facebook just shot up to $12, just $12. Facebook just took a shot. That's what you're asking me about. Facebook. There it is. It's up 1173. It did. Look at Facebook. Look at Facebook. Woo, that's a big move. Look at that shot right there. I don't know what's going on. I do not know. That's pretty cool. Watching these long-term positions play out like having a season pass to pro wrestling. The all-time high of Facebook is 356, and it was just set a few minutes ago. And it was this morning at 345. Just a few minutes ago, it was at 345. I shared 343, and it's now 352, up $11. I do not know why Facebook is doing what it's doing, but whatever it's doing is good. Amazon is up $29. Nothing great there. I mean, it's $3,000 stock. Tesla's up $16. Apple's up $1.64. Microsoft up $2.91. Vanik Vector's up $6. SoFi at 1939 right now on a volume of 47 million shares. Facebook, here we go. They're talking about Facebook on CNBC. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing.
Could be a thing that drives the next leg high for the stock. Joining us, Evercore ISI Senior Managing Director and Head of Internet Research.
I'm listening to CNBC.
Great to see you as always, particularly
breaking
timing,
news
in terms of the decision we just got with that 4% jump.
District Court dismisses case against Facebook. Some kind of a court ruling of some kind has been dismissed. Facebook took a shot nicely higher. 1945 on your SoFi. It's moving up for its own reasons. I wish I could tell you what those are specifically. I can only tell you I think it's because the short sellers ran out of bullets to keep shorting the stock. And maybe that's what's going on. Being an American fintech, could SoFi follow foreign banks to trade American securities and options, or would currency exchanges make that difficult? Could foreign folks trade? I don't know, David, if foreign folks will be allowed to deal with SoFi or not. That one I can't answer. I'm up $12. I'm so happy not to see red anymore. I'll take any gain. Way to go, Pat. Welcome back. Damn it, Jim's Facebook antitrust lawsuit against him was just dismissed. SoFi will get off SSR, and the share unlock will happen as well at the end of the month. I'm very curious how SoFi will react. Are we talking about pro wrestling again? I watched some videos over the weekend about Stampede Wrestling. Bret the Hitman Hart, the Honky Tonk Man, Ed Whalen, J.R. Foley. It was glorious. 942, 943 on SoFi, up 93 cents right now. Volume on SoFi now is 48.3 million shares. Heavy volume going through on SoFi right now, as your stock is going higher. It really recovered nicely from this morning's low. A most interesting thing what's going on here. The judge dismissed the antitrust suits against Facebook. I'm watching the Under the Giant documentary right now, someone's saying. Let's go. What else is going on? Okay, I got my last three shares at 1925 to make it an even 200. My average now is 1798. Congratulations, anti-PC. You'll be able to write 2 call contracts down the road. Right on. 1943 on SoFi. I saw a commercial this weekend for some kind of video call contraption made by Facebook. Might be that. No, it's some kind of a judgment ruling here that's going through. Facebook right at this moment is now up 1176 to 353. Hit a high of 356 on this shot. Volume on Facebook, 15.3 million. Absolutely dead quiet today. Not massive. Uncle Bruce, does SoFi not have the bank charter yet? I was under the impression they already acquired it. They don't have it yet. The talk is that they'll have it in the next 60 to 90 days. And again, I'm only guessing that that's true. I have no official anything on it, but I heard this morning it's not yet in the bank. It's still under review. Uncle Bruce, TD Ameritrade is saying the short interest in SoFi is 148% of the float as of the 15th of June. Why would that be? I can't believe that, because we would be looking at another GameStop. It might be that TD Ameritrade is showing a statistic of a short sale number with the original shares outstanding from the SPAC, not the new merged corporation. That could be the problem, because I'm showing 28 million short interest on my market watch, but I don't know how accurate that is. And I don't know if that number has to do with anything with today. But you could be getting just stats from current short positions versus old short shares outstanding. Too hard to say. I don't know. Just the good news is the stock is up. Wall Street bets pushing SoFi today. There you go. What's going on? Becoming a meme stock is the possibility. Yes, I was able to get a few when it was down to 1776 today. Beautiful job, NTPC. Joshua, here we go again with wrestling talk. Didn't know it was starting when I asked that. I didn't know. Hot enough for you, Interior Man? That was hot island, hot Canada going through menopause. It's hot, hot, hot. Perry, I had the pleasure to meet Jake the Snake Roberts at work. I was 6 years old all over again. How's GameStop doing? Ricardo wants to know. GameStop is right now at $213.90, up $4.39. Nobu, thank you for the $5 donation. Hey, Uncle Bruce, I think the only reason SoFi shot back up is I sold a put at $17.80. Maybe. Don't forget Brett screwed Brett. Don't forget that. Nvidia shot right through 800 today, up $39. AMD is running too. It's not about the chip shortage. It's about data centers. Wait till they partner with SVAC and VACQ. Yep, that's right. All exciting stuff. You guys are into a data center if you own one of my SPACs. Isn't this exciting? This is kind of fun. Yeah. Starboard Value, SVAC, up 2 cents to 10.07. They're going to be taken over by Sykestra, and it's all about how hot data centers are. Well, Sykestra is a data center, and that's your company. SVAC is becoming a data center. Publicly traded. I think you guys are going to make some money. This is kind of fun. I put in a call order at 1776 too, because I felt patriotic, but I didn't get it filled. Nicely done. Nice try. 1914 on the stock right now. Stephen, I'm happy with that. I bought over 200 more shares of SoFi when it was really low. Marcelo, Uncle Bruce, I have a $50 SoFi call expiring on January 21st, 22. I'm currently up $30 on this thing. Way to go. Even the 50s are going up. Oh man, Big Bear, bank charter SoFi early 2022, says Big Bear. Mine did. I didn't have a bigger order. That's probably why you didn't get filled. Break it down next time. Lilo, SoFi bank charter possibly in November. SoFi is hitting Wall Street bets heavy now. That is a good sign. That is a very good sign. I want SoFi to become a heavily discussed meme stock. It's at 48.9 million shares traded right now. $19.15 a share at the moment, up 65 cents. Eddie, that's right. People are jumping in SoFi on Wall Street bets. They are jumping in on it. I didn't ever expect this when I wrote Facebook covered call last week at 360, 300% lower than it is now. That's cool. Barry, TBH, I don't believe any reports regarding shorts are accurate. Sketchy stuff goes on there. Yeah, I hear you. Citadel, screwed Citadel. There you go. Click here for hot data centers in your area. Posted on Reddit, 37K into SoFi. People are saying 499 YouTube equals 369. Uncle Bruce, you deserve more, Uncle Bruce. Well, we do the best we can with what we have. With any news on the SVAC vote yet? I haven't got anything official. No, anybody hear anything on that? Wall Street bets breathing a little easier on SoFi. 1903 right now on SoFi as it is jumping about. It has just shot. It went all the way up to $19.96 for like a moment, and it's coming back here now to this $19 level, $18.98. But we'll see some consolidation and see if we have another shot. Volume on SoFi now 49.1 million shares. So Very good volume going on right now. I'm up over 100% on my September 17 Nvidia calls at 960. Beautiful job. For the record, Uncle Bruce called it. Well, I do what I can. I'm just a guy in a living room in Creston, just saying, please like what I do. Just trying to tell you the market in plain English, and sometimes they get oversold, and they kind of go the other way. One habit that I have is to get out of buying is the bid. It's the default, so it's easy to let your fingers get ahead of you. Take your time and scoop the middle point. That's true. You can always do that. Okay, a matter of time before it became a meme stock. Right on. By the way, Bayard says they're not going to cover GameStop anymore because they don't have a game plan. Are you flipping kidding me? Again, they're idiots. I sold a put. Someone else is carrying the bag right now. Charles Lee, thank you for this donation. $10 donation. Got 100 shares with my average price at $17. Wrote a $40 call option for January. Is this a smart move? Well, you're putting the stock out there at 40. Great. You scooped a couple of bucks. Hopefully you got a bunch of money for it. But I wouldn't be writing them now. It's not my recommendation, but you did it. It's okay. Don't mention records. That's how you get Yoko. Oh, no, he did call it. That's why we're here watching. NSH filing today. S4A, is this means it's getting close? Question mark? Maybe. You sold one. GG. Okay, gotcha. Larkin also sold 2 puts on SoFi, already up 25%. Market manipulation, much better. Wally's World, thumbs up for Uncle Bruce and all of his nephews and nieces here. Thank you, everybody. We have 249 thumbs ups. I would really love it if you could hit the thumbs up button right now as hard as you can, as quick as you can. Get this thing going. Let's get the thumbs up button to 300-400 if we can, maybe 500 right away. We have 879 of you here. Please help me out with some momentum. The show needs all the momentum it can get. And we can get more winners to follow us. They'll make money, and that would be beautiful. SoFi 894, 896 right now. GameStop 213.98. ATIP at 895, AMC at 58 and a quarter, Gores at 14.55 down a dime, 23andMe 11.92 up 7 cents, Fifth Wall down a penny, Vector up 34 cents to 10.85, Navsite down 3 cents, Starboard up 2 cents at 10.07 right now. Thank you for the 318 thumbs ups. Now they've just 50 of you just came in there beautifully. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up button for me and pounding it right away. There it is, 324. Another bunch just came in. Thank you, all of you, for nailing that thumbs up button for me. And let's put some momentum on this channel. 1901 now on SoFi, as it seems to be coming back on again right now. I don't have any news on it. There's nothing official. Nothing was said by anybody. But I believe what we have here is a stock that was so oversold this morning at 1765 for a brief moment in time, that the stock has now taken a shot the other way. 1909, it's coming back on again right now. Thumbs ups, people are happy. Uncle Bruce, Robin is restricting clients from selling their IPO shares for 30 days after purchase. What are your thoughts? My thinking is if you're buying a stock in an IPO, and it's the stock is a SPAC, what's the difference? You're buying it for the merger, and that's at least 90 to 120 days out. So fear not. But even if you get any, you might ask for a couple hundred shares and you might get 20. Like, I don't know what you're going to get. I have no idea. This is a no big deal. I don't know. I don't. A hot IPO that Goldman Sachs runs, what can Robinhood possibly get out of there? Could they get 5,000 shares allocated and allow 5,000 clients to buy a share? Can Robinhood get 100,000 shares and they got 8 million clients and everybody gets an eighth of a share? Like, there's nothing there, kids. I'm sorry. I'm buying more SoFi. The heck with it. Why the face? GF, and I'm going to be feasting on ramen for 2 weeks from now, so let's go. This heat in Canada is revenge from Texas for us laughing at their winter blizzard. There you go. 1916 on SoFi coming on yet again. This is just a hint of what you're going to get with SoFi going forward. This is just a hint of your days ahead. Hopefully, very heavy volume, lots of street participation, and lots of movement. And if this stock continues to attract this kind of volume, which right now is 50 million today, if this stock can do 50, 70 million shares a day in volume, it's on its way to 30 bucks a share, and it might not even stop there because there will not be enough paper to go around for the momentum of the stock. So hang on, kids. We're going to have some fun here, I hope. We have 325 thumbs up. SoFi for the month. 330 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. Keep those coming in. I appreciate it. The thumbs ups are so helpful for us. How did ATIP become the dumpy friend in our SPAC group? I don't know. I mean, just chillax. Just chill. You'll be all right. SoFi is going to restrict trading as well. Get rid of Robinhood. Noodles are the way. No thumbs. Slap the quaker in the thumbs up. SoFi needs to buy Robinhood and then burn the former owner at the stake. Tony, my financial advisor is a director at Baird. Cannot wait to have a meeting with him after GameStop moves. He's going to lose his mind with all the attendees. Carlos, only reason I'm not using SoFi now is they don't have options trading. That's coming down the road. Yeah, otherwise I'd start trading with them. I hear you. Wait, they will eventually be going. Robinhood is no good. SoFi, most mentioned ticker in Wall Street bets as of right now. 19.20 a share right now on SoFi, now 19.11. Boy, is it jumping around. Can we expect something similar with ATIP? Just stick around and wait, one at a time. Uncle Bruce, what was the biggest daily run-up on the stock you witnessed back in the day? Did your clients move up into a higher tax bracket on the day, even wasn't buying frozen concentrated orange juice? I'll have to think about that. I'm too busy right now with what's going on here. I'll buy shares in the Death Star before I buy Robinhood, says Farragon. Eric, Uncle Bruce has a plan for us all. All right. I thought the most promising and less risk-based was an ATIP. I guess that life always has surprises. Farragon, that would be an excellent investment if not for the Rebel Alliance being against progress. A and B saw Biden give a response to nobody's working, nobody's going back to work. He responded, pay them more. This is a bargaining chip for workers. Never thought I'd hear a president say that. It's about time. You got a president who's a friend of the worker. That's your buddy. That's your buddy. Billionaires hate it when guys like this say that because it empowers people to want more for themselves. I think it's fantastic. Robin is the great value. Sam's Choice, Weeble, Beach Boy. Hey, Uncle Bruce, I hope you approve those GameStop January 22nd covered call strike 500 that I sold for $70. I just bought back for $36.50. Also, the GameStop January 22 covered strike 620. I sold for $78. I just bought them back for $29. Nothing wrong with that. You're scoring in some nice money there. You're locking in some nice profits. Let your GameStop take a run from here, then rewrite them, and away we go. What's wrong with that? Nothing. If SoFi shares go up to 30, 40 before August, would it be a good time to write contracts? Yeah, it would be. It would be a great time. You'll sell your contracts that you have now for a big, fat, juicy profit. You'll roll some of that money, maybe a quarter of it, into new contracts, good till next May, June. And then the rest of the money you can probably pour right into SoFi itself and now write contracts till the cows come home and start cashing in big time. I had to put all my 401k into the Death Star. The SDR sold at the peak right before all Alderon was destroyed. Buy low, sell high. Vincent, you never go broke cashing checks. It's an options party. There you go. There's always that too. 1913 on SoFi now. Volume on the day is 50 million, as 50,600,000 as we're coming into the last 32 minutes of the day. This stock took a shot at about 220 this afternoon, a little over an hour ago, and began a run from the 18 range to the 1850 neighborhood for about 30 minutes, then took a shot to the 19 level for about 10, 15 minutes, ran up to 1996, awful fast without any resistance, and has come back into this 19 neighborhood since, is now sitting at 1913, and it's been one heck of an hour to say the least. Volume is approaching 51 million on the day. Very interesting party over at SoFi. GameStop 214.84, up 533. AMC is up $4 at 58.14, and it's been in a tight range-ish, $4 or $5 range. That's what we got going on here. Most interesting day. The Dow is still down 183. It's just not getting a recovery today. It's down to staying down. S&P up 7 points. NASDAQ up 131. It's having a good day, NASDAQ, unlike the Dow. But that's where it's at. What can I say? Nothing I can do. 1893 on SoFi now. A little sell wave coming in here at the towards this moment in time. We'll see what kind of power comes in on that. Patine Holdings, it was a great growth stock for the long term. Well, there you go. Right on. Okay, excellent. Okay, 18.96, $19 again on SoFi, up 50 cents on the day. Amazing. Quite interesting. No dull moments here. Let's take a look at Facebook again. How's it holding up? Is it still holding the gain, or is it giving it back? Facebook. Where am I here? Hang on. There we are. It's up $15.37, 356.74, and that is approaching all-time record high again. 356.98 all-time record high. This company is now over $1 trillion in market cap officially. Quite interesting what's going on here on the Facebook shares as well. People are going, nee, they're very happy. People are happy. 1903 now on SoFi. Yeah, Facebook 356, not doing too bad. I think I recommended it back in about February, March to you guys. That at the time it was probably around 260 a share, something like that. So it's done all right. It's good. It's all good. Let's see what else have we got going here. The Royal Caribbean is still down 567 to 83.56. Really good short at $95 a few weeks ago. Nice put play there. Apple is up $1.65 to 134.78. Microsoft up 285 to 267. IBM down $1.75 to 145.09. Home Depot up 60 cents right now. Vanik Vector's up $6.69 today. $260.24 on the Vanik Vectors. I'm very happy to see that. Those were as low as about $246 not too long ago. So they've come back about $14, $15 from the lows. 1902, 1904 on SoFi, as it is toying with this $19 level right now. We'll see what happens. Uncle Bruce, for us call holders on SoFi, 6 to 7 month contract, what's usually a good interval to sell these time-wise, since the premium keeps shrinking half the initial time, good 3-4 months hold? I'm kind of thinking that between now and about August, somewhere in there, is when I'm hoping you'll be able to do your rollover. The shares will have had a nice run for you. You'll sell these, lock in some big, fat, juicy gains, pick off some future contracts for maybe next summer, and then put the rest of it to work in other stuff. Yeah, here we go. If SoFi is being talked about on Wall Street Bets, does that mean it's now a hedgy distraction to keep AMC from mooning now? Yeah, this is now my fault. The AMC people out there who hate me will now find an excuse to hate me even more, because SoFi has become the darling of Wall Street Bets instead of AMC. I don't know. What is meant by book value when you say SoFi is above $30? Well, I'm just talking about the value of the company has been estimated at $28 to $30 a share. It's been some analysts have been saying out there that that's what they think the company is worth now. And so if I say over 30 a share, that's trading at a premium to its book value kind of thing. Although I will say this, I will admit that if you took all the assets SoFi had, you wouldn't get $30 a share in book value, because they don't have physical assets. They don't own buildings. They don't own branches. What they have is a brand, and what they have are clients, and what they have are clients on servers. And instead of running their bank inside a branch and with servers locally and regionally and all kinds of security systems, they run their banking operation through servers throughout all the USA. And they're a national entity without any branches that people can walk into. I think it's brilliant. I think it's the way to go. It's the future. All of us are going digital with our everything, including our money. And so for SoFi, I think it's a brilliant move to be doing what they're doing. And I think they're going to score and steal massive amounts of market share from retail bankers. That's what I think. And because they offer car loans, mortgages, home loans, student loans, credit cards, trading on the stock market, on and on it goes. And they're going to get this bank charter later this year. This stock is going to be worth a heck of a lot more than $30 a share. And this is why I'm very comfortable telling you out there, even at 1906, this is a steal. This is a bargain at 1906, because this thing's going to 30 without any trouble, in my humble opinion. Okay, I have heard good things about that holdings. Well, good for you. Uncle Bruce, someone posted a screenshot of Charles Schwab wanting to borrow their own. This is posted on Reddit today. Don't know what that means. John, Uncle Bruce, last week you mentioned it was a good time to write contracts on AMC for $75, 2-3 months out. Is this still the case if I need to buy AMC at this level? Yeah, I mean, if you're going to buy AMC here at $57, $58, and you're going to write 75s or 80s, knock yourself out. You can probably get yourself a nice, big, fat, juicy premium, contract price to reduce your risk. If you get $15 against your $57 buy price, you get a $42 risk factor. Nice income source. 2-3 months later, write another one for another $15. Bring it down to from 42 to 27, and away you go. Yeah. Why is Delaware the state that most companies have themselves incorporated into? I've seen a number of SPACs filing documents. Why don't other states change their rules? So not always Delaware. You ask the other states. Delaware's got it going on. They know what they're doing, and it's working for them. Other states just don't want to compete. I don't know. 1915 on SoFi right now. It could be that other states have a lot of corporations in their state that are established now and have operations and are paying serious state taxes. If you change your incorporation rules, you have to change it for everybody. And you might be giving up 2/3 of your existing tax revenue to accommodate all kinds of new non-tax paying corporations in your state. Why would you want to do that? It's too expensive to do the shift. That could be it. Just some thoughts. Okay, if SoFi is a AMC distraction, wasn't AMC already the GameStop distraction? Yeah, maybe that was it. Okay. Don't worry, Bruce. They hit you all the time. You know that. I mean, there's nothing new here. Uncle Bruce, we pick up to $81 RCL puts for September. You picked it. Okay, gotcha. Okay, right on. You're gonna make money. They have their name on a stadium. That's got to count for something. They're hosting the Super Bowl. That's got to count for some promotion. Makes sense. Thanks for clearing that up. What's the difference between SoFi and Ally Bank? I don't know. Enron Field, just a reminder. Okay, thank you, Uncle Bruce. Appreciate you. Thank you, everybody. Hi, everybody. Something to do with the taxes in Delaware, I guess. Tony, I think it's time for you to have a new financial advisor. Wannabe new member. Hi, Wannabe. Welcome to the gang and the channel. We're at 1918, 1915 on SoFi, 1920 on SoFi. We're jumping around again. Looks to be inching a little higher again. We're down to 23 minutes on the day for the day's trading time before we shut her down. 51.6 million shares of SoFi traded today. It has been an interesting day. Thank you, Wannabe, for becoming a member of the channel. Been selling AMC, covered something puts at 52.53 strike for the last couple of weeks. Good premiums. Thank you for the ideas. You're welcome. Welcome, Wannabe. Bought another 300 SoFi at 19. Now I got 1,500. Time to write calls for January 22. Since I own the stock, I sell to open. Is that considered writing calls? Yes, but I wouldn't be doing that right now. I wouldn't be writing calls right now on SoFi. Much too soon. You got to wait for the stock to get to 30 first. I'm in Vegas. Any suggestions for restaurants? Anybody want to give an ideas? I grabbed more SoFi at 1888. Yeah, welcome. Wannabe, welcome to the show and the channel. They hate Bruce because he's a heel like Honky Tonk Man. He's just like Honky Tonk Man. Thanks. Makes sense. I visited Delaware. They need all the help they can get. I'm not joking. Welcome, Wannabe. Welcome. Honky Tonk. What now? Iceman. Yeah, but if you write calls on SoFi now, you are probably selling yourself very short on future profits and higher premiums. Exactly. Ally is a bank. SoFi is a loan insurance provider, turning itself also into a bank and stock trading platform, and much, much more. Bruce, Beach Boy. Hey, Uncle B, I hope you approve. Yep, you're all good, buddy. You're all good. I got the message. Yep. I've been scooping up a few more too. Hell, why not? Cash secured puts. There you go. Because of the favorable tax laws in Delaware is why they're doing it. SoFi is coming back. 1916. Heart Attack Cafe. Nope, but it's real. Steve, check out the New World Resorts Vegas. The new restaurants there are amazing. We have 453 thumbs ups on this show right now. Sharon is telling me. I thank you all for these 453. Get me to 500 as soon as you can, and let's work on the next 100. Let's try to get to 1,000 thumbs up before we have to hit the close today. Thank you, everybody, for helping out. Appreciate it. Bought 1,000 more SoFi today, says damn it, Jim. And I have 25 call options from 15 strike to 25 strike for January and 22 and 23. Come on, get going, SoFi. Bruce, I'm going to smuggle bagels up north to you. Thank you. Not a smart move, but I appreciate it. 1917 on your stock now. Up 65 cents on the day, having quite the day here. 51.8 million, approaching 52 plus million shares. And we have 21 minutes left in the day. Very good run on SoFi. Hey, Uncle Bruce, when we sell our SoFi contracts between now and August, would it be best to roll them or buy the stock to start writing calls? Probably a little of each. We'll talk about that. He's a heel. Mon Ami Gabby in the Paris Hotel. That's a good restaurant. Uncle Bruce has the best manager. She brings him bagels. I got the best of all things. Hey all, how you doing, George? Daniel, Las Vegas restaurants. Andy Amos at the D is outstanding. A Vegas restaurant, La Cave in the Wind. Wannabe, hey uncle, thanks for the ad. I've been following you religiously for 6 months and I finally joined. My question, once you write a call, what happens if you choose to sell your stocks? You cannot sell your stock when you have a call option written against it. So you need to buy your call back and then you can sell your stock. That you can do. All right, Davey, Bruce, they hate us because they ain't us. There you go. Well, I guess that could be it. Charles, would SoFi stock pattern be a good pattern to trade with? I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of wondering as this volume keeps building on the stock. There's going to be a point where we have a breakout because we've had 52 million trade today. You bring this kind of volume into this stock, 40, 50, 60 million a day for day in and day out and day in and day out, you're going to have an AMC situation. You're going to have a GameStop situation. You're going to have a gap. You're going to have a gap where there's nothing for sale because the number of buyers trying to get into this market versus the number of willing sellers is just going to be a 10-to-1 ratio. And the stock will just pop, and it could pop $5 a day for 5 days in a row, or it could pop, $8 in one day and then $4 for 3 days after that each day. Do not get in the way of this stock. Trying to flip it, you can play it, but I mean, you sell it and hope to buy it back a little cheaper and run it again, and it just keeps going on you, and you're gone. At these low levels, you don't trust it. You shouldn't. It's 1918. It's 1919. It really should be at $30. That's really where it should be. Now, I'm not the be all and end all to it, but I'm thinking $30 is where there'll be resistance, support, a new normal, maybe 25 to 35 will be the new home of the stock, something like that. 28, 32 maybe, but not 1921. No, not 1921. This is not a trader in and out or down here. But hey, you do what you want to do. It's your money. Don't sell calls on SoFi yet, people. You might lose out on high gains, higher gain risk. Not to mention their volatility can even higher, affecting call prices wide quite a bit. If this shares keep running up, the calls will get more valuable, more expensive. And when you reach the 25-30 range, you might be writing calls for $5 a call for like 6 weeks, 5 weeks. You could be and bringing in some real serious money per share, like serious money per share. You want to stick around for that. Anyway, that's just my thought. Wall Street Bets is tough to love anymore. They're talking about a short squeeze on a company with a 13% short interest. Again, I don't know if this is accurate. So, I don't know. Where can I see the accurate short flip? You tell me. I don't know. Endless. I have no idea where to send you for that. Let's see. If you're going to smuggle bagels, dress up like a moose. Those Canadians never know the difference. J. Ray, if SoFi hits 25, I'm going to get SOHI. I'm going to get so high. Let's see. What else is going on here? Thank you, everybody, for popping in and seeing me and joining me for this afternoon session. 1932 now on SoFi, getting stronger with 17 minutes to go in the day. Kind of cool. We have GameStop at 213 right now. We've got ATIP at 896, AMC at 5785, Gores at 1453, 23andMe at 1190. We have Fifth Wall up 3 cents to 1230. VACQ Vector up 38 cents to 1088. Navsite down 3 cents and Starboard up 2. Very, very interesting day there on our SPACs and some of the stocks we like. 1933 on SoFi now. 1935 on SoFi. 52.5 million plus shares traded. Very, very good action. Very, very good. Okay, let's see. I don't like trading with SoFi. They have the same problems as Robinhood, no options. They lock up shares and will restrict SPAC stock flipping like other 95% of company, though. Whatever it means. Let's go. The SoFi app isn't appealing yet. However, I think Anthony and his team will improve it. I think it'll get a lot better. I really do. It will get a lot better. They're not sitting on their hands thinking, oh, this is good enough. No, they don't think like that. Let's go. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. You're a great advisor. Thank you. And I messed it up, Bruce. Actually, they hate us because they ain't us. I have SOFI app. It's nice for checking a bunch of financial instruments all in one place. Just got a credit card for 2% cash back, but not yet any good for trading. I've been away all day. Did the mother of all short things happen yet, or is it a SOFI day? Well, it's 1938 on SOFI, 1940 coming on again. You got to love this. Merger date July 22nd. Someone's saying, I don't know for what though. Let's see here. What else is going on? Hi guys. I bought 897 SOFI $25 call, 716 about 20 minutes ago. 716. Yeah. Okay. Wow. All right. SOFI could go to 50 plus years in, but long term, 10, 20 years out, what's your price target in guidance? Hey, look at that. My bagel color changed. It was good talking to you, Bruce. Hope to have a good week. Thank you, Nick. Way to go. More Mon Ami, Gabi, the Monsieur grilled cheese, and it's the best you'll ever have instead of a ring being in Paris. Tomato soup or French onion. We're talking about restaurants in Vegas. Where to go eat, I guess. Let's see. SOFI going to the moon. 1938 right now. Okay. I see the free float on SOFI is about 610 million. Are there any outlets that disclose approximately how much the float is owned? I do not know. Bruce, I think that if I think for your own sanity, you got to start skipping some. You got to start skipping some of these comments. Oh, I think you're right. Some of these comments are wacky. Anyway, there you have it. 1934 now on the stock. Up 84 cents after being as low as 1765 this morning. That might have been the dip of dips right there. The stock is apparently being talked about quite a bit on Wall Street Bets right now. I'm hoping it's becoming a meme stock. That's what I would like to be looking at right now. But we'll see what's going on. What can I say? Okay, what else do we have here? Thank you all for being here. Thanks to those of you who made PayPal donations today. Appreciate you for that. Thank you for those of you who made super chats today. Thank you for that. Thank you for being here today and catching the show. Going to be live twice more later today. I'm going to be on my other channel, Traveling with Bruce, for my 7 o'clock hangout show with my sponsor members over there. And 8 o'clock, the big show, we're going to talk travel, cruise ships. And cruise ships are in the water again. We're going to talk about cruise ships later tonight. Thank you, everybody, for being here and joining me and making money. I hope you're making some money today. I think the possibilities are good. 535 thumbs ups right now. Thank you for that. I appreciate this. Nice to get over the 500 mark. We have 13 minutes to go. Hopefully we can zero in as close as we can to the 1,000 mark before the bell goes. Nice to see 536 thumbs ups and only 8 on the downside. Love it. Keep them coming, guys, and thank you. 1933 on SOFI now, up 83 cents. We're up 371 on GameStop, 395 gain on AMC. A couple of stocks in the green today. 552 thumbs up and climbing. Thank you all very, very much. It is much appreciated. 1930 to 1933 is the price of SOFI. Dow is still down 167. Is better than the worst of the day, but nothing to get excited about today. S&P is up 7. NASDAQ is up 130. We're coming into the 12-minute mark before we close for the day. And that is where we're at right now. Bruce, I picked up SOFI January 2023, $10 strike for $10.90 this morning, already up 10%. You are the boy. Nicely done. That is interesting. Of course, the contract is now worth $936 book value. And so, the premium on it is what it's all about. You're doing just fine there. Very interesting. It's an expensive contract. I mean, in dollar terms, but still, stock goes up. You're making money. Let's see. What else have we got going? Currently, I'm enjoying a Caesar salad at Caesar's Palace. When in Rome, am I right? There you go. Well done, Steve. Enjoy up. 1945 on SOFI right now with a volume of 53.5 million as the stock is coming back on right now. Remember last week it was as high as $23. So this stock has come a long ways down to here. So it is still a bargain, or as I like to say, a bargoon. It hit 24.90 for the high SOFI so far on SOFI. So at 1949, this is nowhere in the stratosphere. We're only just coming back, and these shares are under 25 are ridiculously giveaway, and they really should be in the 28.32 range. I'm calling 30 as my price. 1950 last trade on SOFI, as we have a little run coming in at the last 10 with 10 minutes to go. We've got a run coming on here, 1952 on your SOFI. So your contracts should all be going up in price right now. Hopefully you're all making some money, especially those of you who've been bottom hunting, bottom fishing here the last couple of days. Well done, and I'm excited for you. And let's see what happens. Yeah, good afternoon, everybody. Interesting, Max Mar. He's moved to Puerto Rico. I did watch his video talking about that. That sounds like an interesting move for him. SOFI, let's see if it closes above 20. I don't know. 1952. It is certainly doable. Don't know if it's going to happen, but who knows? Can someone do a quick list of the currently favored Uncle Bruce SPACs? They would be right here. Hang on a second here. I'll go from there to there. And where are my SPACs? These my SPACs? Yeah, there they are. Those are the either my SPACs or what used to be SPACs. ATIP and FWAA, GORS, 23andMe, of course, is now no longer Virgin Group. NSH, SOFI, SVAC, and VACQ. Those are my faves on the SPAC front. Screenshot that, and there you go. You got your handle on that. Right on, guys. Thank you for popping in. What do we got going on here? Yeah, we got folks talking to each other. Good stuff. 1950 on SOFI right now. Having a pretty good day here on 54 million shares after crapping out at 1765 this morning. 213.42 on Gamestop. 894 on ATIP right now. All right, welcome all. Welcome one, welcome all to the show. Glad you're here. Just counting, I got 25 contracts at SOFI, $20 and 22.50s for August to January. What am I going to do? You're going to make money. That's what you're going to do. Damn it, I'll look at that banner. It's glorious. I'm going to go outside and look at it from the street. There you go, damn it. Now Uncle Bruce owns the shills with SPACs and knowledge. Well, you know, doing what we can. A lot of SOFI posts on Wall Street Bets today. Hey, guys, just on now after work. What am I missing? Mike, nothing going on. It's been a very quiet day. SOFI is at 1948 after being down to 1765. Nothing's going on. Just nothing. Absolutely nothing happening. Uncle Bruce, in your guesstimate, what do you think of the current SPACs being bought out versus they're making a go solo and keep changing the world in your own way? Think of any fight? I don't know what you're talking about. The current SPACs will be bought out. I don't know what you mean. Making us go solo, keep changing in their own way. Think any will fight a buyout offer. There will be no buyouts. I don't think so. Lando Butter, hello. Anyway, there'll be no buyouts. They will stay independent. They will stay independent. They become these new companies, and they will get all kinds of Wall Street support for capital. And they will expand dramatically, and the bankers in Wall Street will be very eager to help them and help fund them up to about $40-50 as they go into the hundreds over the years. Some of these are going to do really, really well. Some might be duds, but a number of these I think are going to do fantastically well. And you may have some shares in those right now. So enjoy the ride, guys. I think we're going to be fine. Let's see. Hello, Uncle Bruce. The Credit Savage is saying, I love that SOFI is running. Too bad ATIP is getting hammered. It's just sitting at 895. It's not getting hammered. It's just sitting at 895. It's all right. Anyway, some people have gotten much information on what the company's about. I don't know. The company has not yet talked very much. It's only in the second week of publicly trading time. It's okay. Just give it time. It's okay. Will any of the companies that are currently SPACs be bought up by another larger entity? Nope. Not now. Not yet. Not for a long time. 54 million, holy moly, macaroni on the volume on SOFI. Is that Arrested Development sneaking in there? Lando Butter, no buyouts. No, there'll be no buyouts. And I don't see SOFI getting a takeover offer from anybody now. No, I see SOFI going to 10 million customers, 15 million customers. and then being a takeover target. Yeah. But 23andMe or ATIP or no. I see them being takeover guys. I see these SPACs, these new companies, taking over other companies, but not being takeover targets themselves. That's what I see. And they'll grow by acquisition. That's my hunch on this. We're into 6 minutes before we shut down for the day. We're at 1949 on SoFi. Up a buck a share, 1950 right there. 1950 a share, up $1 a share. Let's see, with this volume, we should be at 60 share by now. I don't think so. No, I mean, 500 million shares would do it, but not 50 million. Let's see. Are you familiar with Nvidia? They produce graphic cards. You think they're too effective at chip shortage? I am familiar with Nvidia. They're a very high flying stock, and they trade at an incredibly high PE multiple. And they're growing nicely. I wish there's a way you could limit buy options by break even and expiration, and not a specific strike. I'm not sure how that works. Chris, as far as length of time of a contract, what's a good rule of thumb for an expiry date when writing covered calls? Does it make sense to write more 1 week? Keep doing it every week? It can, depending on the stock, depending on your risk tolerance, depending on your aggressive nature or not. It depends on the return you're looking for. You can write longer term contracts and then swing trade them. You write them, buy them back, write them, buy them back, doing the swings on stocks. There's all kinds of things you can do. Sorry, I was using buyout versus acquisition in the same concept. You had mentioned a company like Amazon could buy SoFi, but they're not going to do that anytime soon. Exactly. They're not going to do it anytime soon. They would buy them once they became bigger, much bigger. Then they'd scoop them up. Just got some more 65 pickups, ATIP on the dip. Okay, good stuff. Let's go. Uncle Bruce, my ATIP $10 call for January 22. I'm getting hammered. Please talk me off the ledge. Buy more, or start buying 750s now. Get rid of the C word. I'm leaving when I'm good. I'm ready. Okay. Thumbs up for Bruce, please. SoFi has more volume than Apple today. 1945 a share right now. Love the quotes flying around. What did I do? The market hates ATIP. Do they? It's down 12 cents. That's hatred. You guys have got to grow a spine. You got to toughen up, kids. Don't be so wishy-washy. Toughen up. Stiffen up. Come on. Grow a spine. Let's go. Intel, a nice day too. Sweet. Visceral. Bruce, I'd like to be a millionaire tomorrow. How do I do this? I have approximately 6 million dong. Well, one way to become a millionaire is to have a resolve. And you do not let 10 and 12 and 15 cent down days get to you. If you let 10 cent down days get to you, get out of the market and put your money into a 5-year GIC, put your head in a bucket and sit in the corner, because you are not going to make it as a millionaire. You got to get tough, people. You got to toughen up here. AB, sometimes on some of these options, the value of a $10 call might actually be cheaper than a $12.50 call, depending on the time of day. Volatile would be cool to snag that. Yeah, I don't know if you can really do that or not. British, you and Malo are convincing me and my girlfriend to go rewatch the Arrested Development for the 8th time. Okay. 600 thumbs ups now. Thank you, everybody. Keep them coming, guys. Thank you. So, yeah, stop being cats. 10 cent down is nothing. You should have seen it when I was down 20 grand. Heart palpitations, all the good stuff. It's currently sleeping. Be patient, kids. ATIP. I sold while still ATIP doesn't have the upside that SoFi does. It's your own opinion. It's okay. You can think what you want. Falling again, 1924, 1913 on SoFi. Good advice, Uncle Bruce. ATIP, you're just having a little rest, guys. Hold on. Stick around. The show, we're not even looking at the cartoons yet, let alone the movie. Don't be a Debbie Downer, says Dave. Gio, thank you for that. Down 12 cents, laughing out loud. My bank account sees higher losses every week. Brad, that's right, Uncle Bruce. Tell these kids like it is. Can't be normal fluctuations. Shake you. Paper hands drop out. Don't sweat ATIP. It's a grower, not a shower. Toughen up or buy better stocks. Does the bucket need to be filled with water, Bruce? Oh, man. Well said, Uncle Bruce. Patience, everybody. 6 million dong. Might need a little more than that. Farragon, just let it mature to the company it is. You can't expect a giant flip on the name change alone. Visceral, been with you since January. My favorite uncle got natty ice in my veins. I mean ice in my veins. I thought it was Friday. I'm intoxicated. 1935 on SoFi. It's jumping around. We're coming into the last minute right now. The last minute of trading here. Coming in. What a day. Geez, I'm down 12 cents. No biggie. Trying to own bank stocks right before the Great Depression. Now that sucked. Just scooped up SoFi 1,000 at 19.20. Well done. Picking up cheap stock here. This is cheap stock. 19.20 a share. Cheap stock. We're closing. We are closing on the day now for the Dow, and we are getting her done. We've had a 70-cent gain on, looks like on SoFi roughly. There goes the market zone. The bells are ringing. Ding, 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 ding. We're finishing it off. Let's see what happens on all this. Federal Student Loan Program forbearance slate at the end of October. Might that help SoFi? Might. I don't know. Do you do due diligence only buying on not know what the company does and catalysts you're looking for? Maybe don't buy it. Let's see. People get scared when a stock dips, thinking it's a dud. But that's the best time to buy when something is super undervalued and oversold. Yeah, many people selling high. That's right. It's when it's ignored is when you get in. This is when you buy ATIP. You just keep buying this stuff. Yeah, stock market closed on Monday for the great 4th of July. What am I going to do with myself? I don't know what to do. How many dongs have a guy to rub together and buy ATIP? We're going to look back and miss the old SoFi under $20 days. Yes, someday. Yes, it gives me a chance to buy it when they dip. Exactly. We are done now. 19.26 last trade on SoFi with a gain of 76 cents. Most interesting little deal. We're nowhere near where we were back on Thursday and Wednesday of last week at 21 to 22. So we have dollars to get that back. So this is only the absolute earliest moment of time for SoFi. GameStop 213.10, and it's at 213.34 now in the aftermarket. AMC managed to get back to 58. AMC closed at 58.02. It only did 98 million shares, so that's showing how AMC is running out of gas now. It's really running out of momentum. Gore's Holdings 14.43, down 22 cents, unfortunately. Sitting at 14.44 in the aftermarket. We've got 23andMe up 7 cents for the day at 11.92 on 1. What was the volume on that? 1.4 million, 1.5 million shares traded today on 23andMe. That's interesting. That's very interesting. FWAA traded 82,000 shares and went up 4 cents on the day. And over at VACQ, it's closing right near the high of the day, 10.95. The high was 10.98 today on 943,000 shares, waiting for the official announcement on its meeting. So that is obviously coming because this kind of volume and this kind of movement is not coincidental or occasional. There's something happening here. There are people getting into vector acquisition now before the merger of Rocket Lab. They want in now. That's a good sign. Rocket Lab could be a hot one. NAV site down 2 cents to 9.97. Starboard at 10.07, up 2 cents. Okay. The Dow Jones lost 150 points. And it's been down all day. It was a down day all the way. Even though in the pre-market, it was actually up. Go figure on the pre-market. It was showing up all morning, 20-odd points all morning. And it's a down day on the Dow. Go figure. S&P up 9.8 and NASDAQ up 140. So they did all right, but the Dow did not do okay. A new record high for NASDAQ and the S&P 500. New high record closes all time. The Dow is about 500-600 points away or something like that. It's not far away, but it didn't do it today. Maybe tomorrow. We shall see. Facebook had a good day today, didn't it? Facebook, excuse me. Oh boy. Facebook, here we go, up 14.27 on the day, 355.64, because a judge dismissed a state antitrust complaint. Judge just dismissed it. Didn't want to even hear it. Get out of my courtroom. You gotta love deals like that. That's pretty good stuff. So that threw the states out to the street. Most interesting. SoFi, 19.26 last trade on the day, 19.26 in the aftermarket right now. That's what we got. Okay. Well, we'll see how all this All this works out. GameStop's up 85 cents in the aftermarket to $213.95. Okay. What a day. Yeah, here we go. I guess they might be sad. They might be sad. ATIP is down 105 since the new listing, but hey, there's a lot of time till November. I'm a bit worried too, but man, 5 months is a lot of time. Exactly. This company could make an announcement at any time that they're taking over 2 other companies with 250 physiotherapy centers. And it could be a stock deal or a bond deal or a cash option deal, some kind. And the stock could pop $3 a share, just like that. Analysts will start coming out with reports going, the fact that these guys are sitting on 900 physical therapy centers now, they could be at 12 to 1,500 therapy centers in the next year or two. This stock could be a $40 stock just on PE multiples and earnings and everything else. Fear not, my friends. This is the early days. What can I say? NSH 11, 19, 21, $10 calls are up 25 cents. Somebody knows something. Okay. Canadian market is open July the 4th. That is true. That's true. Where is Richard Branson at? I'm ready for some ME promotion. Well, 1.5 million shares traded today, and nobody said a word, so something's going on. I got my average of SOFI down to 1903. I'll take that. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay. Let's see. Sure does make it nice when to watch one of your stocks be at the bottom of your list because it's losing value, SoFi, and then at the end of the day it's at the top. It's the best performer. You gotta love that. It's funny how that can work. $14.80 average on shares, $3.55 average on calls on SoFi. Right on. Let's see. Well, see what happens here. Let's talk about this. So I sold a covered call Facebook at $360. I didn't expect this pop, but I'll be happy to sell it at $360. Since I had it, since it was $40 a share. Don't actually like the business morally, so I might say goodbye. Yeah, you're a little off right now. You're not quite at $360 yet. You're not quite at $260 yet. You're not quite at. Well, you got a ways to go. Daniel, VACQ landed 3 more contracts. Whoop, whoop, right on. Poor Gore is being neglected. Well, not every stock goes up every day. Crazy low volume on ME. Just check the going rate, 3.73%. I think I got locked in a lower rate years ago. Gore's will have its day. It's in the money, one of the best stocks with VACQ, but maybe because I'm balls deep in calls for them. You're going to do really well with Gore's. Any of you guys who have Gore's and VACQ and all these specs, you stick around for a while, and you're going to have some good days, good weeks, good months, good years. Private ones can go as high as they want. Got a good feeling on VACQ. I remember when Montague took over every care center in Monterey County. 1 year now, everything is Montague. Interesting. Yeah, it will pop when it turns into Matterport. That's what I'm thinking too. Uncle Bruce, is yours a value investor style? I don't know. I like to buy low and sell high. I'm not sure what that means. Hey, Uncle B, ATIP, Feb 22, 12.5 call for 160. Pretty cheap right now, huh? Huh? Is that pretty cheap? Huh, Bruce? Is that cheap? Huh? Well, 160, for February 22, lots of time. That's not too expensive. But if you can get a 10, for like 210 or 220, I'd buy 10s rather than these. Pay a little more, get much more. More Gores at 1442 today was a great day today. Well done. Let's see. I've met some of the dudes over at Rocket Labs. The 3rd printing of the rockets is amazing. And here we go. Saw that day traders playing the SoFi breakout today. Interesting. Uncle Bruce, that's not the way you're going to buy high and sell low. You can't buy low, sell high. You got to buy high, sell low. Is it just me, or is the stream a little fuzzy today? I don't know. I have a perfect picture here, and I don't watch myself from 5,000 miles away, so I'm not sure. Better now, says Mr. E. Oh, okay. KT, thank you. Sometimes it's your settings. You might take a look at the setting on the bottom corner. That would be down here from YouTube. Sometimes your settings might be in a low resolution. You might be able to change it higher. Just a thought. I don't know. Just guessing. Stream looks good, and I'm happy to hear that. Thank you, everybody. 1919 on SoFi in the aftermarket. 1919 down 7 cents. 56 plus million shares, I guess, traded today on SoFi, 55.9. So yeah, 56 million, pretty good volume. And volume today on GameStop was 4.7 million, not heavy at all. Very quiet day. 720p always seems to work. Good compromise. There you go. That would make sense. Right on. The Dow down 150, S&P up 9.9, NASDAQ up 140. S&P marks the 32nd record of 2021, and NASDAQ books 18th all-time high of the year with the rally today. How about that? Very interesting. Fat Brands is going to acquire hot dog on a stick operator, global franchise group, $442.5 million acquisition price. Hot dog on a stick. $442 million to buy that company. Who would have thought hot dog on a stick would be worth that kind of cash? Can you imagine that? Wow. Whew, that's something. Have a great evening on Big Bear. You take care. More thumbs ups for Bruce, please. Just browsing through Wall Street Bets. They're really talking about SoFi. We actually might get that meme stock status sooner rather than later. So what I'm talking about, this stock becomes a meme stock. You will see 40 to 100 million shares trade every day. And there will not be enough paper available at these cheap prices to keep it here. There will be so much speculation on the stock and on the company that it'll just flow up. It'll reach 30 in no time. And then it could go higher. Why? Because a winner brings in more players. That's what happens. And the players come in, and the gamblers, and they come in late. They hear everything you know last. Everything you've known about SoFi for months, they're going to now find out in the next few days and weeks. And it's just possible, that a whole bunch of meme followers are going to jump all over SoFi because they're going to discover this hot new banking stock. And they're going to be all over it because of everything this company does, everything you know what this company does. And they're going to pay up to get in. They're going to want to be part of the game. They're going to be part of the party, and they're going to pay a lot more for the drinks than you paid. And you're going to be the ones offering them the drinks. You're going to be starting to sell contracts at ungodly profits. It's going to be great. Then you're going to start offering contracts at ungodly premiums. It's going to be wonderful. Hot dog on a stick, the lemonade is so good. Buy $100 of SHIB and forget about it for 5 years, then retire. There you go. There's a promo right there. How about that? Yeah, we'll see how this all plays itself out. $19.17 on the aftermarket. This is cheap giveaway paper. Right, I'm telling you right now. This SoFi under 25. It's a steal. It's just a steal. I love it. Let's see how much coverage on the Reddit SoFi gets, and we'll see if it becomes a meme darling stock. And if it is, they'll talk about it on CNBC because they're now talking about the most actively talked about meme stocks, and they'll start covering SoFi. And the guys on the halftime report, they are already talking about SoFi. They've already begun talking about it. So you can love that. So yeah, we might have a nice day tomorrow. Maybe we can get back to the 22 level tomorrow. That'd be kind of nice. Day after that, $24 level. Day after that, $28 level. Nice week, huh? That'd be all right. I'd let it go. Run it, baby. Run it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what's going on. Yo. It's the cheese dogs. Delicious heart attack on a stick. Hot dogs on a stick can't become a meme stock. Nothing can. There you go. Very good, people. There you have it. There's our latest info on the on the whole enchilada right now. That's what we got. So let's see what happens tomorrow. Wonderful day on the SoFi today. GameStop again up 359. We'll take that gain today. A little higher. See what else it wants to give us. We're waiting for news. We're wondering about GameStop. Will they actually issue a dividend as a special dividend to shareholders? And would it be a crypto kind of a coin, a GameStop coin? Some kind of coin. I would be curious to see if that were to happen. And if it traded on its own merits, and there's a shortage now of those, because of all the shares of GameStop shorted, wouldn't that be something? If they were to say like every shareholder is going to get $10 in GameStop coin, which you can use on the website for $10. Anything you want. Anyone who short this stuff is on the hook for this $10 GameStop coin. Problem is, you can't put up cash to offer instead of the coin. You got to put up the coin. Where do you get the coin from? That'll be a separate market. Could that market go to $50 a share? All of a sudden, every shareholder of GameStop has a coin worth $50 attached to it. They know they're getting a coin that's worth $50 on the open market right now. They're getting a coin. It's worth $50. Everyone who's short has to buy this coin to deliver the coin as part of the dividend, and they're paying $40, $50 a coin, which of course will run this market. The shares could go to like 300, 350 a share because the coin could go to 100 a share. I don't know. It would be just the wildest, wackiest thing. Do you think the market will talk about that? Yeah, I think it would. I don't know. Will it happen? I don't know. We'll see what's going on. Anyway, every day brings us something new. Yes, anything can happen with SoFi. Anything. Can't answer this question. Others could, not me. Where can I get one of them crystal balls to tell the future again? I scooped up 85 more at SoFi at $18.99 today. I missed my 1751 by 14 cents. Yeah, it didn't fall that much. Hey, how you doing, Bruce? I'm good. Hey, if I have an outstanding written covered call, am I entitled to a dividend? Yes, you are. No, if you're a shareholder, you're entitled, but not if you've written a covered. If you've written a covered call, you're still entitled to the dividend for your stock. Yes. And Uncle Bruce is like a crock pot. You just said it, forget it. Yeah, do you really think they could legally compel a shorter to issue a dividend in a currency they don't have? If it's a company thing. If it's a corporate, it's a part of the company, a GameStop coin that the company has created, and it has a value of $10 on the website. It has real monetary value. Anyone who short this stuff has got to find the coin to deliver the dividend because they're on the hook for the dividend. They shorted the stock. Wouldn't it be funny if there were a market for that coin and that market went to $50 a coin? Oh, that would be just so sweet. Oh my gosh. What can we do? I don't know. I'm just wondering. Just saying. Wall Street Bets started to talk about SoFi. They did. And yeah, it's had some volume here today. It's traded on the aftermarket 163,000 so far. If you get taken out on an option, you write. Do you typically get that money instantly? Yeah, you do. Within 24 hours, it's in your account. As soon as the stock goes out, the money goes right in. It's an instantaneous thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's called a magic 8-ball. Mark says to Riru. It's a magic 8-ball. Okay. Wow, that would be fun. That would be a fun dividend, don't you think? That would be a real fun dividend. Didn't Overstock make the dividend play on the shorts? I'm not sure if they did or not. Great gig. Do you really think they could legally sell people stock they don't actually own? Didn't stop naked shorters. Well, like I said, anyone who's writing naked call contracts, they get exercised. They got to buy the stock. They pick up the stock, but they're also liable for the dividend. Now they got to find that. I'm telling you, the options market will go up. The stock will go up. Everything will go sky high. It'll become incredibly expensive. The coin will go up. Every shareholder is going to be asking. Everyone's going to be asking me, "What do I do, Bruce? I get this coin. What do I do with it? What do you want? What do you think I should do with it?" All of a sudden, people won't sell the coin. They'll do the same thing with the stock. Don't sell the coin. Make the coin go up. Because if they start handing out these coins every 6 months. Additional dividends run the market. Oh no. I don't know. Yep. See, Kev, you see that Biden speech? He leaned in and whispered in the mic just like Bruce does. I think he's watching under an alias. I think you're right. I think he's watching the show. He's got aides watching him. Yeah, they're watching. How Overstock caused a squeeze and now in litigation? I think they are losing. I'm not sure. Overstock did issue a dividend coin. Hedge funds took them to court and lost. Oh, we love this. I gotta love it. Oh gosh, I could just see so much fun happening. Oh my gosh, yeah, it could be a lot of fun. I don't know, just I'm open to whatever suggestions they want to do. Whatever they want to, go with. You announce the dividend. You have a 30-day window before the stock before it closes off. You have shareholder record. Like the next 3 weeks, anyone who buys the stock is a shareholder of record. The amount of buying on that stock will be unbelievable for people not wanting to be on the hook for the dividend. Oh, that would be fun. I expected Joe Biden to start to yell with his neck vein sticking out like Ren and Stimpy. Hells, yeah, whatever. Carlos, easier to regulate a dividend on the books than a short position that does not require disclosure. Going to do research now. Uncle Bruce, more thumbs ups. It's fully charged for tomorrow. We're ready to roll. Awesome. Stocks go. Bruce, what do you know? And GameStop has given shorts plenty of warning. They got their cover YS material. Just casual daydreaming with the collapse of the hedge funds. Kale, I remember you saying that before. Now you mentioned it again and reminded me. Very cool. Yep, the shorts lost and just talk about the last few months. Exactly. That could be crazy. Hi, Alex. I'm with you. I guess that answers that. Anyway, there you go. 1913 on SoFi right now. We'll take the day we had today. No problem at all. 56 million shares volume. Thank you very much. Very good. That sure beats the average of 4.8 million shares, doesn't it? 56 million today on SoFi. No news. Not a word spoken by anybody on SoFi. And it traded 56 million. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Hi, Kayla. Totally casual, totally sure. I want to believe. Hey, Boot Bud. Yeah, we could be in for quite a fun day tomorrow with SoFi as well on that. But who knows about GameStop? Who knows who won, what, where, what, whenever? Will the options classes talk about any of those strategies like Condor, etc., or do you, or not your cup of tea? The options classes and all the classes I'll be offering will cover a lot of things. Eventually, we will talk about spreads on options, but that's not going to be the first class. We're going to start off with, for a lot of you folks, these option classes are the basics. We'll get into everything to do with contracts. But we'll get into these other formats later. There will be quite a number of classes to do with options because there have to be. This cannot be done in one session. This is going to take a number of sessions to really cover completely. So stand by. We're coming up real quick. Wally, yep, they know they didn't stand a chance. You can search for cases. Short sellers got a whole lot shorter in Pride too. Any idea what's going on? Gracie from Italy, ATIP. The stock is sitting at 8 something, and it's a bargain. It's should be picked up. You should be buying it right now. That's what you should do. SoFi had an 8-to-1 buy-sell ratio on Fidelity today. Nice. Hi, everybody. Diamond. Sorry, I'm late. Kayla. J. Ray, I don't care to collapse the hedge funds. Just want to transfer a large portion of their wealth to Main Street. Start below basics in classes. Below the basics in classes, please. Larry's saying, hi there. Kayla, it was called a digital dividend. Boom. Yes. Man, I can't wait for classes. I for one know more or less about options, but it's always better to absorb as much knowledge as one can. There we go. All right. GameStop's prospectus has the shorts, the hedge funds, and the SEC on the world by the throat. GameStop's coin is minted and is set to go via Etherscan on a hair trigger now. They're ready to launch it. That'd be kind of fun. Pop champagne when that day finally comes. Isaac, Bruce, what do you think about? I think SoFi will see a huge surge back to 23 or take an upward trend all the way to 30. I could do both. Anything is possible, but this is oversold. It is way too low. It will go higher. So it's 1920 right now. Just popped a little bit. Kale, too much pride. Something can take the hell out of situations. Looking forward to the options classes. I set my SoFi like I set my AC Shilly. Why do pre-market and after hours exist? And the hours are limited to 4 hours each side. They just do. Can't wait either. It's fascinating. I'm so glad Overstock prevailed. Eddie, definitely. I'm sure that GameStop was happy that they prevailed. I'm sure they're watching it very closely. AB, I think one thing people are learning more and more, the GameStop fiasco as an example, with the internet and the free info, is the guys in charge ain't that smart. There you go. Uncle Bruce, how basic are the options classes going to be? Start as if we know nothing. Well, What do you think? What do you think option classes are going to be? We got to talk about options. We got a lot of stuff to go over, and I'm not going to take weeks and weeks and weeks to describe options. We're going to get right into it, but we're going to make sure that it's easy to get and easy to handle, and we'll have folks being able to ask questions as we go. And we'll move from there. You'll learn a lot every class. You'll go, oh man, oh wow, oh my goodness. I have my set on higher than hedges. The greed of the big banks is disgusting, and they never get held accountable. Eddie, Kayla, still let them be pushed by the ego to it, and they'll be happy with that. SoFi could also pull a Tesla on us and pop that match 400. People keep talking about. Wouldn't that be something? Looks like they'll still be litigated. Latest article I can find was Judge U-turns ruling to toss the suit. I don't know much. I'm too cool for school on a failed tattoo picture on the web. Wall Street bets are already YOLO SoFi. You only live once on SoFi. Get in there and jump on it. Interesting. Julie, yes, start as if we know nothing to give us a foundation and unlearn bad learning in classes. SoFi with the largest trading day on the new market with 56 million. This thing is hot. Anti 100% with you there. I feel the same way. SoFi, it's going to be the talk of the internet. I want it to be a memer. Absolutely, we want it to be a memer. Dear Uncle Bruce, how stock split impact cash secure put? Please take GameStop as an example. How stock split impacts cash secure puts. Everything just splits out. That's all. So if you have a put out there. $200 put, and the stock trades splits 10 for 1, you've got 10 $20 puts. You got a $150 put, stock splits 10 for 1, you got 10 $15 puts. That's all. It's just a 10 for 1, whatever the split ratio is. I don't know what the split ratio would be. It's not going to happen now. I think the stock's got to go through 500-600 before the company would think of splitting it. But then that's just me guessing. I don't know. Hey, Uncle Bruce, do you Canadian banks have the same nickel and diming their customers to death policy as American banks do? $5 to use the ATM processing transactions in order to generate overdraft fees. We have some issues here, but not as prevalent as in the USA. Down there, it is an absolute nightmare. In Canada, most banks up here are very eager to know their clients and assist. If you've got a steady job and cash flow, you can always have overdraft protection, for up to 1,000 account or whatever the heck it is. You'll pay for the service, obviously. Some accounts are like base accounts, then they have the premium accounts and all that. And the higher the account, there's a fee every month, but it includes all your ATM charges. There's all kinds of deals out there. Juliet, we're going to be loaded all because Uncle Brucey, thanks for getting us ahead of the game and learning us so much. Learning us. I'm learning you so much. I am so high on SoFi, says Mark. Isaac, considering a stock split would probably increase cash price. Secured out would be a good idea. There you go. Uncle Bruce, is your PayPal blocked? Getting an error. Recipient can't accept personal payments warning. US to Canada with no issues prior. Did you change a setting? I didn't. It should all be working. You might want to look at a previous video of mine, or I'm not sure if you can find the link in the top corner of the page. I'm not sure how this works. Let me see if I can find this PayPal link. What do we got here? We got that. Here we go. Donate button. There's my donate button. You can always hit that. And I think you can send something that way. And let me see if I go to here and I go to I go there, and then I go over to let's see if I go over to there, I can find the link to my PayPal. There it is right there. And let's just do this. I'll copy it for you and I'll post it for you. If you would like to send me a donation on PayPal, that would be beautiful. Thank you, everybody. Here it is right here. There is the link right there for anyone who wants to do any kind of a link, any kind of a donation to the channel. I would appreciate it. There it is right there. Right on the big screen. There's the link right there. Hopefully that'll work. If it does, I will see the alert come across my phone, actually. And thank you all. There you have it. Yes, I hope you guys get really wealthy from this run. That would be would make me feel awful good about things for you people. I know how generous you people are, so yeah, I'm really hopeful for you. I'm greedy. I'm greedy, and I'm hopeful, and we'll see what happens. But anyway, 696 thumbs ups, by the way. Thank you for 696. If you can find, if a few more of you can throw me a thumbs up, we'll break the 700 today. And that'll get us a little closer to 1,000 thumbs ups. Thank you all so much for helping out, getting my show to 1,000 thumbs ups, or at least to 700 anyway. I appreciate that very, very much all. There it is, 700 thumbs ups right there. Beautiful. To 704. Here they come. Thank you, guys. I do appreciate this. Okay. There we go. SoFi, 1931 now on SoFi, up 6 cents in the aftermarket. 251,000 traded now in the aftermarket. All right. Uncle Bruce, you should make a Patreon followed by OnlyFans page as well. I have a Patreon. I have a Patreon. You can go to my Patreon page. It's a Patreon for TWB and this channel, but it's mainly called TWB. It's on my homepage. Right up there should be an icon for it. You can always find it there if you want to do a donation there. I think I ask for a $3 minimum donation, but you can make whatever you want. It doesn't matter. My credit union in Austin is a nonprofit run by an unpaid board of directors. Very good to their customers. I can imagine they would be. Jenny, I think Uncle Bruce said we can't send personal payments. It needs to be business donation or something. That link should do it. That link I did, that should do it. AB switched from institution to local bank a few years ago. I need a $5,000 loan for 6 months. Institution wanted 8%, local bank 3%. How about that? Jenny T is right. Wait, they didn't tell me there was a limit. Grab 2 more SoFi at 1919. Mark, Blue Skies, SoFi. So high on SoFi. How about that, anti-PC? Gotcha. Thanks. I missed it. You should consider adding PayPal and Patreon to your descriptions as well. PayPal might miss them. People might miss them. Yes, I have to add Patreon, but I don't do anything for Patreon. I just have created a Patreon account because some people like to make donations through Patreon. They just want to, and so I have a Patreon page that I created 3 years ago for the other channel, but I don't do anything for it. And so I just have like 4 or 5 people make donations on an ongoing basis. And I thank them all the time, and I love it. Laughing out loud, I am still having fun setting my buy limits. I got one at 1914, so I set one for 1913. Not going to get that one right now. 1932 right now is where your SoFi is trading at. It's up 6 cents on the aftermarket right now. Sideways is more relatable to wine. I don't know what that means. Mark, if as it goes to 1 cent, I will make whatever. Okay. Joshua Frost, a Bargoon. Okay. 1932 on SoFi, up 6 cents on 278,000 shares traded in the aftermarket. And that's in what, half an hour, something like that? Yeah, about a half an hour, first half hour. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Thank you very much. Gotta love that. Okay, there you go. Fabulous, guys. Thank you so much, all of you, for your support, your kind words and all that stuff. I do appreciate it. Nice to have a good crowd of you here today. It's nice to see you all joining us today. Fantastic. There we go. Thank you also those of you who are becoming subscribers of this channel. I really appreciate that. Nice to have you here. Make sure to hit the bell notification icon every time you do become a subscriber, or even if you had forgotten to do that. That way you get alerts from us when we have info for you that you need to know about. Thank you for becoming members of this channel too. Love you. 733 are the thumbs ups now. 733. Make that 734. 734 thumbs ups now. We're only 265 away. 735. Only 265 away from 1,000 thumbs ups. Thank you guys for coming in for me and delivering the thumbs ups. That is beautiful. 282,000 shares traded. Donation from Brian Young just landed. Thank you, Brian. Came into PayPal, and thank you so much for the donation on PayPal. That's one of the best donations I've had all day. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Worth my while to come in. This is good stuff. I think I'll come back tomorrow. Maybe I'll get some more. Thank you, everybody. Jennifer, thanks you too. There you go. Okay. What else? 1932 on the SoFi on 282,500 shares. That is what we have right there. And let's see. Thumbs ups, buddy Bruce. Hey, Uncle Bruce, have you ever read Rut of a Stock Operator? I don't think I have. No. Did you come on early today, Uncle Bruce, before 2 p.m.? 3 o'clock Eastern is when I start. 3 o'clock Eastern, so I didn't come on early. Not ready to join the Army. I think I got it to work. BWSF. Brian, we got it. Yes, sir. You got it to work, and I thank you. It came in, buddy. I appreciate that. Mark, if I got it at whatever. Mr. T, thank you for the $4.99 donation. Please come back Wednesday too. Okay. I'll be here tomorrow, and I'll probably be back Wednesday. I might make it Thursday, and I'm thinking I'll probably be here Friday. Okay. Okay. I'll see what I can do. It just depends on how motivated I am, you know. The less you read, the better I get. Okay, D. Gray. Oh my gosh. The more I read, the more I mispronounce. 1937 now on SoFi, up 11 cents on 291,000 shares. So it's going higher. Have a good one, people. Thanks, Uncle Bruce, as always. Got to go get a bit of sleep. Yi, thank you for being here, and have a wonderful evening. We'll see you tomorrow on a fine Monday in June, says D. Gray. It is a fine Monday in June. It's a hot one out there, but it's nice and cool in here. Wally's World. What would happen if Uncle Bruce just didn't show up one day? What would happen? What would you guys do if I didn't show up and tell you anything? Well, now what would you do? Take care, Gabriel. Gadiel Gonzalez. It was a fun Monday today. It was a good day today, wasn't it? It was kind of fun. Yay, Bruce. There will be, he'll be here all week. Please tip your servers and cocktail waitresses. There you go. Bruce will be on stage all week long. Uncle Bruce, say GameStop goes to the moon. Is it true that we will have a hard time getting our money out of TD Ameritrade? No, I don't think so. I was told they will only release $250,000 a day. Well, something tells me with an account of the size that you're going to have, that you'll likely have a special one-on-one advisor looking after all your financial needs. So, and that includes a limo to your grocery store and back every day you need one. So I'm sure you'll be fine. Anyway, panic, freak out. I love you, Uncle Bruce. Thank you, guys. Wally's World. That would be mayhem if you didn't show up. Green Day chart. Uncle Bruce is never. I just started watching. What did I miss? Nothing. There's nothing going on. It's okay. I have nothing going on. I'd get a lot more sleep without Uncle Bruce, though. Laughing. Daniel, I have to admit, I am really looking forward to the Matterport-Goris merger. I never get excited like this. Strange times in Uncle Bruce land. Yeah, it'll be kind of cool when that one gets really close. I think we're going to be in for some fun here. Uncle Bruce is going to make me quit my 7 to 4 laughing out loud. Auntie, laugh out loud the same, John. D, I'll have a limo, but I call it a hearse. A one-way ride. You're only going to the plot. You ain't coming back, baby. It's a drop-off. Probably have the shakers. I probably have the shakes and break out in a cold sweat withdrawals. No pressure, though, laughing out loud. Yeah, you guys are just going to have to get used to getting rich. That's the new thing for you guys. You're going to have to get used to being wealthy. It's a whole new mentality. It's a whole new existence. And of course, some of you will likely spill the beans to relatives on how well you're doing. And then they are going to look at you different, and they're going to talk to you differently, and then they're going to start hitting you up for money. You're gonna find out who your friends are and who your moochers are real quick. The richer you get. Own it, British. Some people have thousands of shares, and if they hold out for 10 million, that's a lot of money. That's true. You're right. And I schedule my weekdays around morning Bruce and afternoon Bruce. Other than that, I have nothing going on. There you go, anti-PC. Glad you're here. AB, I wonder if that ever happened, if someone had a portfolio he grew up by himself so good, just forced him to have a financial advisor, forced him to call him. I wonder. I don't know. Purple Haze, Disney test cruise canceled, Uncle Bruce. Oh, my. Friggin', I didn't even want a Lambo. I just dream of electric hatchback. Andy, I'm not telling anybody how well I'm doing. I'm not telling anybody. Larry, Uncle Bruce would just have a stream of Yoko records playing on a loop all day while he's absent. John, Rich, what's that? What does that mean? Visceral, Planning on buying an iPad for my goldfish and a gold fang for apples. Disney test cruise canceled. Really? Oh, wow, that's big. Carla, wait, what stock are we talking about? I was making food. Ona, I already know who my friends are, my family. The only ones that sees about us sees about us know I will get, if I get any money, we'll get any money. There you go. Mr. Seneca, Bruce, if you didn't show up one day without word, we'd send search parties to Creston and find out what the heck's going on. Call the local detachment of the RCMP and do a wellness check. Could you guys do a wellness check on an Uncle Bruce? He hasn't been on the air all day. We're really worried about this guy, John. Man, if I'm rich, I'll get richer. So I'll be more than happy to help family and friends. There you go. Daniel, I just wanted to retire before I kick the bucket. Ona, although I have most of my family buying GameStop too, I just going to say I'm a businessman doing business, or I dabble in the stock market. That's what I'm going to say. Okay, AB, I guess that's the new thing now. People can just wire over millions into an account with nobody involved, save for maybe a bank verifying such large transfers. There you go. Joshua, everyone in our families told us we were idiots for buying GameStop. Now they'll all come crawling back on their hands and knees, on their bellies. Get the nose into the dirt there. Get in there. Crawl to me. Bow to me. Oh my goodness. You wouldn't be like that, would you, people? You wouldn't do that, would you? Everyone could start calling and saying they're Bruce's nieces and nephews. Haha, the police would rather he was the head of a cult. There's this guy, and he's on YouTube all the time, and he has a bagel on the air every day. And he's not on the air, and we know he lives in Creston, and we know you got to check him. You got to find him for us. What's going on with this guy? Would you mind looking into this, please? Send a cruiser over there. Do a wellness check. Rumors are that Jay Powell is saying privately that if Bruce misses a market day, they'll bring the interest rate rise forward by 6 months. Much bigger risk factor than inflation. D. Gray, well, I kick the bucket now. I consult. T, crazy how no one's talking about it. T-Bone, make sure to prepare Anti-Jen to stand in if you go missing. She'll just talk to you like this with hand signals. Anti-business, I like it. Kiss the rings. Kiss the rings. Oh my gosh. Wiener on a stick sold today at $440 million to Fat Foods. Just 6.5 years ago, it would have sold for $212 million. Woo, that's a lot of mustard. Mr. Seneca is laughing there. Gadiel. There was a post about SoFi and Wall Street bets today. Everyone's so bullish, as they should be, in 1925 right now. What's your bagel fascination? I don't know. I didn't start it. No, we would just say my uncle is missing. Anti-PC laughing alone. AB, if I was rich, I'd just say I found a treasure map and went on an adventure. Didn't take any pictures, though, sorry. I lost the map, too. Do you have any one of those help? I fell in the park and I can't get up buttons? I should have a little thing around my collar, if lost, please return to, I'm Uncle Bruce, please return me to my home. Yes, you did, says D. Great. AB, the value of one Bitcoin was zero when it was first introduced in 2009. So look at that. SoFi will be GameStop Junior. How about that? I just got here. What did I miss? Dinosaur Junior wants to know. Nothing going on. There's nothing, absolutely nothing happening. SoFi was 1765 this morning, and it closed at 1926. Nothing's going on. There's nothing happening. D. Gray, I only thought about English muffins before I met Bruce. Joshua, Uncle Bruce will just have a substitute like a normal teacher. How long has it been since you fools have been in a class? Don't you know? Oh my gosh, yeah. What would happen if I didn't show up and I didn't tell you? Oh, we would have problems. Oh, there would be a revolt. Oh, there would be problems. Yes. The RCMP detachment to Creston would definitely get phone calls. I'm pretty sure there would be phone calls to Creston. The local bakery. Have you seen a guy in your store lately buying some of your bagels? We have problems here. We need to. We can't find this guy. When's the last time this guy came in here to buy bagels? You'll hire private detectives to determine what's going on. Love hurts, says D. Gray. I have lots of friends who do the same. ATIP is spiking up. There you go. What else is down, not up? My wallet is closer to empty than before. Oh, my gosh. ATIP, what's it doing? It is 9.10. It's up 15 cents. It's on a roll. ATIP is on a roll. Here we go, key people. It's you can't stop it now. It's traded 700 shares in the aftermarket, and it's up 15 cents a share. Get out of the way. Get out of here. Hi, Britt. Laugh out loud. Poor RCMP. Farragon, Jen would be prime suspect word if she's a hitter. See, that's there, and that's on record. Avalanche satellite locator beacon. Do you live around mountains, right? Bruce, think about how hard the bagel futures would be hit if you disappeared. Look how cut ATIP is. It is at $9.10 a share. It's rocket. If they want my powder, they'll have to find it. There you go. SoFi still sitting at 19.29, up 3 cents. NTPC says, cute. Blackpink. Tomorrow I'm defending my graduation research. Kind of scared now that it's getting closer. Drew, I'll call the Timmy Hortons. That's right. Have you seen a guy with a Jennifer Aniston lookalike gal in the front seat of the car coming in here every day, buying a coffee and some kind of a donut? Have you seen them around lately? We're looking for Uncle Bruce. And they'll go, oh, you're talking about Uncle Bruce. Oh, yeah, and Jen. Oh, you're looking for Bruce and Jen. Bruce for SEC chairman, or at least anything that gets him a new chairman. There you go. Dinosaur, did I see that right? 25 million shares of SoFi traded at 11:30. Well, it traded 56 million today, so that could have been right. Yeah, that could be right. No more trades on ATI physical therapy. Just the 700 have gone through here. Nothing else has happened on ATI. I don't see any press releases. No, nothing. No news on ATI. So it's on its own here. That's all I know on ATI right now. So I don't know what to make of it. SoFi at 19.30, up 4 cents on 343,000 shares. There you go. Uncle Bruce, is an Einstein Bagels partnership in the works, or with Tim Hortons? Get a stock markets with Bruce sponsorship. No one on here is a franchise owner with contacts with corporate. Let's get this rolling, peeps. Let's get going here. Auntie, going forward, could you easily see life without Bruce? Gregory, I'm a dunce. Dave, we'll send Tommy Lee Jones to look for you, Uncle Bruce. That he'll find you. My boomstick never misses. Jack, nope. Okay. The chart on Yahoo Finance shows a 25 million trade spike at 11:32. How about that? See, NTPC? John Van, Bezos has 180 plus billion. It would only cost 10 billion to pay for the world's cancer treatment. Bezos also made $13 in 1 month in 2020. He just pocketed it. Good going. What a humanitarian. Now you want momentum? Tommy Lee Jones is the best ever. There you go. How about that? SoFi, 1935, just popped up a little bit. All right. Yay for SoFi. ATIP, still sitting at 910. Hasn't gone anywhere. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Yeah. I don't know. Good night, everybody, from Black X Pink. You take care. AB, not true, but not surprising if it were. In the United States, if you haven't been to a Walmart or McDonald's in the last 5 years, you're considered legally dead. Jack, love the reference. D. Gray said, John Van, 138. What's that? 13 billion. John Van says 13 billion. Don't know what that means. Joshua, as the Yin Yang twins would say, get loose with it, get drunk, and let Uncle Bruce hit it. Okay. If you think I'm what's this? You may look twice. I don't know what D. Gray's doing. Deep value investing. Not sure he wants to be a humanitarian when he's going through a divorce right now. Malo, hey, Uncle Bruce, my daughter, Georgina, is listening to you while we're in the car. Give me a hand telling her why investing in the stock market is a good idea. Well, Georgina, why is it a good idea to invest in the stock market? Well, you could theoretically, people do it for the money. I mean, let's be frank here. People buy stock low to sell high to make money. And so, if you have a company you really like and a product you think is really cool, you might start buying shares of that publicly traded company and put them away and watch the company grow and sell more product. And someday you'll sell those shares for more money. The extra money you make can go towards whatever you want it to go towards, either buying some other stocks to grow your account even more, or to go into a purchase of a car or a trip, a holiday, university, whatever you want to spend it on. I read a story. I read a little headline yesterday. I think it was. It was talking about a woman who was working for a company that she had moved up the ranks, and she was trying to become like the chief executive officer of the company, but they wouldn't give her that job. They gave it to a man instead of to her. In other words, they passed her over. So she left the company, and she ended up working for another company that was a competitor to this company, and she became the CEO over there. And then she mounted with bankers and investors, she put enough cash together to take over the first company that wouldn't make her CEO. And now the entire company, she runs the whole thing. She runs both companies in one, and she's the CEO of the entire organization. So that can sometimes be done by female empowerment. And that's how the market can work for you as well. Because in this case, she used the stock market to take over another company with the other company and bought it up, took over control, and now she runs both. How about that? There's all kinds of ideas. There are all kinds of good reasons to get into the marketplace. What can I say? What is your policy for people who misbehave in the class? There will be a strict set of rules. We'll be going over those. We'll be bringing in the guidance counselor and the VP in charge of discipline. We'll have the principal's office off to the side. There will be all kinds of structures. Don't worry about that. Uncle Bruce, I didn't eat that bagel. I didn't eat that bagel. Tommy Lee Jones, I don't care. That's right. How much riskier are calls than holding cash stock, no margin? How much riskier are calls than holding cash stock, no margin? I don't understand your question. You either own shares or you own calls. I'm assuming that's the question, right? Both are risky. One is riskier options because they will expire, but one has more leverage options. So I don't know if that's I'm not sure if that's your question. I'd love to see this. He has a dunce cap for you, Gregory Allen. Oh, Auntie's talking about that. Okay, all right. Let's see. What else is going on? Will you be dispensing nuns with rulers for these classes? I wasn't sure about that. We're gonna have to look into this. AB, here's a reason you should invest in the stock market. Nobody got wealthy working. They invested. They own things, stocks, property, etc. Deep value. Manson was, for instance, an African ruler from the 1300s who's considered the richest man ever lived. His net worth was $400 billion. That's nice. T. Bruce, you should be careful, man. I don't think the SEC would like you discussing the idea of disappearing. OB versus Canada is totally lawless compared to the USA, but the CSA has friends to keep. Well, I have to be careful, I guess. Hey, the principal liked my stories. Michael, he doesn't need to. He has Auntie Jen. That's right. Got Auntie Jen. She can hit you. I can send her out to get you guys. Deep value. Had a net worth the whole value of the market cap of Tesla. How about that? Wally's World. Hi, Georgina. Your dad or mom is a malo shark, which means you are at least half a shark. You go, girl. There you go. Mel, thank you very much, Uncle Bruce. That was awesome. Oh, you're welcome. Michael, Auntie PC laughing out loud. Auntie, how old is Georgina Malo? Leverage is a blessing. I think he's asking with a cash account, which is riskier, buying calls or buying stock. D. Gray, if I had ambition, I'd have been the principal. Ferrigan, Bagel family calling it a day. No one's getting out of detention. Nobody gets out of detention. Nuns with rulers sounds kinky fun. Deep value. Just say the word, Bruce. We will send an army to protect you every day for the rest of your 200 years of life. There you go. Thank you very much for that. Nice to know I have friends in high places. 1934 on your SoFi shares, now up 7-8 cents so far. Okay. 364,000 shares traded in the aftermarket. Folks, I'm going to shut this down. Thank you for joining me today. I have just concluded the second live show of my 4 live show day today. I have 2 more live shows to put together now. I've got a live show at 7 o'clock Eastern on my Traveling with Bruce channel for sponsor members. That's a 1-hour hangout show where we talk about whatever you want to talk about. And then I've got a live show at 8 o'clock on Traveling with Bruce tonight, and you're welcome to join me there. That's open to the public. Anybody can join. And that's where we're going to talk about cruise ships and traveling and all the other good stuff. And I look forward to seeing any of you coming over there to say hi to us over there. That would be terrific. I'd love that. In the meantime, I want to thank you all. Georgina, you have your mom put $100 in the piggy bank for 4 months, then put $100 in one of the $10 SPACs for 4 months too. You'll see what compound interest can do and why invest. There you go. Gregory, Bruce, I got my dad into SOFI and ME. He sold for a $7,000 profit. He's now calling me his financial advisor, and he's paying me 10% of his profits. Now I have him into Gore's. Double thanks. Way to go, Gregory. Nice job. D. Gray, you just got 2 more. Well done. Let's see. Now, Anti-Gen's been double vaccinated. Shouldn't it be, what is that? Spelt Anti-Gen? Just saying, it could be spelt Anti-Gen. Take care, Bruce and everybody. Thank you, Michael. Thanks, Bruce from Dinosaur. Sharon, catch you later. Thank you, Sharon. D. we love you, Uncle Bruce. How many thumbs ups are we getting? 774 thumbs ups. Thank you, guys. Iad, good work, Uncle Bruce. Make sure to get enough sleep tonight. Thanks, Uncle Bruce from Thomas. Lobo Blast, take a nap. I'll eat a bagel for you. Deep value. Congrats, Brucey. We love you 100%, 10 million %. Gregory, thanks. Auntie. John Anderson. Bruce, is IBM still a buy even though there's a split in the works? It's a buy. Auntie, laughing out loud. Deep value investing. Sleep well, knowing we love you forever. D. Gray. Wask. I don't know what that means. I love you. See you tonight, Bruce. Thanks, Jack. Love cruising. Bye, everybody. Brent to sing. Later, Uncle Bruce. Wally, thanks, Uncle B. Look forward to dreaming more tonight. Drew, bagel, bye, bagel family. See you, Bruce from AB, Malo, Anti-PC. She's 16. Right on. 777 is magic. Take care, Uncle Bruce and the Bagel Gang. Goodbye, all from Multi-Dog. Brent, 1.2 thousand today. Dude, I don't know what that means, but I hope that's good. Thanks, Uncle Bruce. We'll see you tomorrow. Awesome, Malo. Thanks, Uncle Bruce. How good. Have a good one tonight, Uncle family. Bagel family. I'm not that bad guy. Dave, knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe, take care, Bruce. Maddie, I just noticed I have a green emoji now. How about that? BW, you the man. Good night, Uncle B. Thanks, man. Thank you. Thanks for the donation today. Damn it, Jim. Take a long shower, then wrap a hot towel around your head, Bruce, and I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, you can wrap around hot towel around you. You feel better in the morning. Kayla. Bye, everybody. See you in the morning. Malo, Wally's World. I'm a boy snark. Last time I checked. British Shilling. Did it go moldy, Maddie? Iad. Congrats, Maddie. There you go. Okay, guys. 1932 last trade on the aftermarket for your SOFI. This man is adorable. Oh, thank you. That's me. Uncle, later, Uncle. Thanks, Kev. Cheers, Brucey. Thanks, T. Be good. All have a good night. 1936 up a dime right now. Bye, Anti-PC. You take care. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 8:30 on this channel. 8:30 in the morning, 1 hour before the opening. Let's see if these shares will go higher. I think they will. Time for a walk in the park. Thank you, Uncle Bruce, for armchair the stocks today. Good night, all from British Shilling. You got it, guys. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.